Next on the agenda... Huh, we're way behind...
Lenny! How did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran... Everything was fine at first. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all. How did...
Good.
Really? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get...
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That our rare guy?
Ah, I've met him before.
Did he say...
Well, I asked if there... It was only later.
Wait, so...
It may seem cruel, but betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not... Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find it? Fremine...
I managed to talk to
Strange.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, those are two of the people...
That's to be expected, actually. As members of the House of the Hearth, certain members get older and realize they want some people like Shep.
These kinds of conflict...
Well, that's... I can't say...
You think she's...
No, no. She's told...
And they just...
Clairvy's words...
Whoa. What's this project?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the I only know what Father has told us. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining...
Wait, but isn't...
Key role is... Father thinks so. It's just that...
Okay, super...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back, but it looks like things are...
We can only focus on one situation at a time.
You're right. Well, Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, Paimon was... Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Trust... Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
Next on the agenda...
Over there! Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly.
Please.
Sure. Everyone in this fit, as long as you're saying it's just... Everyone thinks
Mother?
But she doesn't just... If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. Also, it almost feels like she's not really here with us. Well, in any case, it seems she looks so young.
Look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look at Perry and I promised he... But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She should really go talk to Mother. But we just fought. She doesn't want... What should I do?
Paimon really doesn't understand what... Well, let's head back.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask?
Well, we met the doctor back in...
It's possible we're not really on. I did hear Father rejected most of his proposals.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Claire...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the details of the experiment. I know you don't agree with some of...
Alright, that's good. Claire seems... It's just that... It doesn't seem like Claire... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but...
Father didn't come back last night. Lynette, you're with me. All right.
We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. Next on the agenda...
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit Perhaps if you had... So what are you planning to do now? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan...
Us?
Don't worry.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Children always... Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she... Oh, good idea. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up, based on what the knave was saying just now. Okay, then we probably...
We're way behind schedule. Healthy.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect—
Any organizer. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others.
But
You seem if Linny and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime. All evidence, if their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe it takes a
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that I asked you to. Well, time to go.
We're way behind schedule.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed.
It may have been tainted up.
I seem to recall there...
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
We're way behind schedule.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
So, what exactly were you talking about? Paimon only heard you.
You really want to know?
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you?
Oh, shoot. Are you all right? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers. Well, let me make it up to...
Oh, you don't have to give us any.
Please, I want... It's my fault.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy...
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh! If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't Paimon just realized how hungry she is? She can't head back to Poisson.
It appears you... That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite...
Wait.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent. The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands are wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that...
Okay.
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. It's a nice day, but I can't seem to shake this.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of...
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. Clairvy was 6. Crucibina was the... Clairvy was...
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in... Crucibina came up. It's difficult. They would be handed over.
So those were the... You said that Clairvy...
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. Clairvy did try to convince... Of course. There was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruware.
Wait, the
Friend. Clairvy was a cheerful, her cold-blooded nature. Despite their differences, there may have been a certain, even with her body racked with pain.
Oh no.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. It was during this time that Clairvy rejected that. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruware could. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only precisely. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the duel, from that moment on, it was the very result. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right, Peruware.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware.
I left that name behind long ago. After I defeated Crucibina. The moniker of Mother, and that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Yeah. Based...
I suppose you could... You see, a certain... Of course. Clairvy died when she... Memory is...
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were
Perhaps I should put...
So if all of that is...
Indeed, but... Other times... Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend!
It's too late for that. I hope you understand.
Is this really what...
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you...
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger makes you... Well, I do believe I've...
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna... Lenny!
I'm sorry, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way.
Huh? Are you...
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Harry?
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settled.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be... Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later.
By traitors?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Faults.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number... Nantoy clearly said. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not. You're.
It's not like I'm the only one. Whirper!
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. A single betrayal can cost... That's why the House of the Hearth cannot...
You've been spying.
Filial, I owe you both my life. If this were any other situation...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Faults, we...
Sheplo, according to the rules of...
All those who betray the house...
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to...
Please, Reek, we all come from... But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look. I'm not saying I have all the answers, so please, Father.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny. I also agree with Linny.
An order, once given, cannot... However...
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a...
Precisely. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient show...
Impossible. Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the Nate. If they lose, those people...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Anger makes you impulsive.
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their best.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help.
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life. How amusing. With these rising flames, voila!
Born
Is
of
it
ice
my
and
turn
frost.
now?
Did are you all right?
How amusing.
Let's light it up!
With these rising flames,
To ashes!
look out! Is it my turn now? Closer now.
This is long overdue.
And voila! With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
I'll settle this.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Access denied. Hang in there. We're way behind schedule.
Like a fly tangled in a web. Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With these rising flames,
Huh? I'm going in!
Watch out for Father's movements!
how amusing.
Oh, blaze over! No touching! Hang in there!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after
Let's
all.
light it up! Stand with me! Out of my way!
Look out! To ashes! Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Alcatraz has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
On we go! Let's light it up!
Now's our chance.
Over here! Teamwork is dreamwork! Access to...
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains.
father's movements!
Made manifest.
I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
Gonna hurt in the morning.
We're way behind. Born of ice and frost.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me. I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of
Brother! Lenny!
given that I am the victor of this duel.
No!
I never thought things would...
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safety.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for.
Wonderful.
Bottled flame?
Indeed. Once ingested, if you can, in other words. Administering memory is a...
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver.
Of course.
Dry your tears.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, I prepared 3 extra vials of goodbye, children. The next thank you for...
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. Plus, can you tell me?
You never stopped at first. Later on, you... Still, But you called on You tried for the last 6...
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's, if I could do it all over...
Is that so? But as the head, it's something I discussed, of course.
That's more than, Perry. I think I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! Are you playing the lute while singing? If I had some... It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably... Those yokai I once saw... Oh, sounds like... I was always too afraid to skip Mother, but at the... The situation was super dangerous. Linny and Lynette were... Oh, no. Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around super... How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get...
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her, but a shadow, whatever regrets.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and...
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for it, I must admit.
You're
brave. You would do anything.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone, I'm not deserved.
You're wrong. In my opinion, we may have different even without that.
Father.
No one knows if reaching a certain strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father.
Children must... The road ahead is...
You've done so much for me, Father. Protecting my family.
Then you're welcome to... Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Heart... At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go As for the two of you, no matter how arduous the journey ahead,
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Frep... Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling all right?
I knew you'd come. Oh, Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Heart.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on it.
Wait, what?
Crucibina. When I a couple of months...
Father took in...
The last time you...
She said she didn't want the foundation, and that's what Father...
But I still think if Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't but We may have arguments or times when we feel.
Whether the path before. So I wanted to say.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course.
Our Phil.
I actually saw them at a. They didn't recognize me. They seemed.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra at.
Time itself is a silent.
Want me to come along?
It's so nice to distress.
Next on the agenda. is no escape! We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. The bond is strong. For Rose Lapis check.
Pay your dues. You can't run from death. You can't run from death.
Take a moment to rest.
Can't run from death.
Access denied.
can't run from death.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. No touching! All hail! I'm just way out of prep.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
There are still so many places. I see everything.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule. No touching! We're way behind schedule. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... No touching! We're way behind schedule. denied.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heart of the world. Next on the agenda... No touching! Access denied. Blaze over.
Clouds high, the birds call into the wind. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Everyone hold hands! I see everything! Hey! Commit it to memory! Grow, grow, grow!